Hello all. We're back with yet another topic on financial matters, the more important one, the family budgeting. See, let me ask you a question. At the end of every month, are you in a dilemma like where did all my salary go? This is not something wrong. This happens with all the families. And this is not because you don't earn well. You earn well, but you don't have a clarity on your finances. You don't understand where actually the money went. So here I am with trying to explain to you how a budgeting will help you create your family financial clarity and how this family budgeting can be aligned with your family wealth blueprint. This is something that I'm trying to explain to you in this video. Uh, so let us see what actually budgeting means. So most people most people go to the cycle like the month starts, you get the salary and you spend it for whatever reasons, like you have your monthly expenses, your travel, your groceries, and some extra groceries, your school student daughters or sons, school fees, and then some goes in some shopping or some extra money goes like randomly you spend it for some recreation activities for you and your family. And there are people who also take care of their emergencies. And at the end of the month, you you might be left with small amount which you try to save. Or some people may not even have that money at the end. And when we ask, where did all that money go? You literally don't have an idea. So this is not something that is happening with you alone. It happens with everybody. The problem is not that the money is not sufficient. Here, the real cause is like you you are traveling without knowing the route. I compare this journey with a journey. You know the destination, but you don't know the route. So this is what is happening in your financial life also. So when you only know the destination and don't know the route, you might end up somewhere else. Same happens with the finances also. So that is this is where the budgeting helps you or guides you uh, to reach a place in a more efficient, taking a proper route and reaching there in a better time and with a good experience, not with tension or anything like that. So the same happens with the finances when see that when the income comes, you have a lot of expenses. Expenses keep raising. You will have a lot of you have savings, but it is going to be inconsistent. You have goals, but you feel it is out of reach. So what will happen is, month after month, you just build stress, and you are always stressed when regarding the finances. But now, what actually will move you out of the stressful financial cycle is budgeting. See, budgeting is not like spending little or controlling your expenses, not at all. It is a way to spend the required thing in a more efficient way and have the money invested or saved for all your goals and see that you are judiciously allocating funds for all the important expenses as well as for your goals. So let me try to explain you how this will work. So again, the thing is like, why are you stuck? Because there is exactly no plan. As I told you, you know where you need to go, but you don't know which route to follow, which is the efficient route, which will take you faster or in a more efficient way. So, and most of them will save only what is left. So that is something that is keeping your goals far away from you, and that again creates tension. Then you start spending emotionally, that is, you might find something that is appealing to you, or you might want to compare yourself with your neighbors and you want to stand at par. So you want to spend that money. So these emotional spending also creates a lot of stress and thing in your finances and your lifestyle expenses that keeps increasing. So that also leaves you with a lot of tension. And more than that, there are people who do have their budget and do follow what is required. They save, invest, and all that. But again, it happens that they don't review it. Actually, budgets are for reviewing, or your finances are to be reviewed in a monthly manner because your life is evolving, your income increases, your expenses increases. You will have some sudden emergencies which you need to take care. So all this will happen only if you review and see that you are at par with all these. So let me now try to explain how budgeting will help you and your family reach your financial goals without any much hurdles or any big tension. So I will help you create a small help you create a small budget for your family, aligning to your family needs, not with a great financial jargons and all that. It's a very simple way that you can build. So when you think about your family budgeting, first thing to think is protection. That is, have you built enough funds or enough money to protect your family? That is, are you having proper insurance in place, both health as well as life? Have you got emergency funds properly allocated so that it takes care of your all your family emergencies and any other expenses like your protection and emergencies and your health and uh, life insurances are all on track. It shouldn't be more, neither it should be less. Both are dangerous. So this is what the first step. Next is this, and then you need to allocate funds for your daily expenses, your recurring expenses month after month. And once you are done with protection, you have allocated for your day-to-day needs, day-to-day expenses. Next comes the stabilization. The stabilization comes is where you are trying to keep your household expenses steady. You know how to pass through the emergencies or uncertainties, how to adjust to the changes. So this is what is called stability. That means you have built a proper emergency fund, proper insurance in place, and you have allocated sufficient fund towards it. So now your protection is over, your stability is over. The next comes the important phase is to grow. So now you need to start building wealth. So how will you do that? You need to know how much is your retirement requirements, how much is the fund required for your like to buy a house, how much you need to allocate for your children's higher education, and how do we allocate that. So these are the things that you need to take care while building your budget. And this budget is not of any use if you don't review it month on month or in a steady manner. So now, how do you build a budget? First, allocate your emergency fund, that is building your safety net, as I told you. Next, first, have a login of your essential expenses, house expenses, food expenses, utilities, your travel expense, like the conveyance, bills, all that. Take a log on of that. Then think about the goals first, like not the essential expenses, your lifestyle expenses, like your children's education fees, the vacations, the big purchases. Then comes the lifestyle, that is for fund money, that is lifestyle expenses means like for your recreation activities. That is, you want to take your family for vacation. So how are you going to save for that? You want to buy a house. How are you going to save for that? So these all comes under the lifestyle spending. Next comes the final thing is your wealth building. That is long-term goals like retirement fund, your children's higher education. You want to build some fund where you want to go with the family for to abroad after your retirement. So all these come under long-term goals. So how do we allocate that? Now you can see that I have allocated funds for all your requirements. So this is how the family budget has to be built. So now if you want to start with a family budgeting, just take a note of all these things. First, you take a note of how much are you allocating for your insurances? Is it enough? Next, jot down your monthly expenses. That is the essential requirements that every month you have to incur. Then allocate funds for your recursion activities, and then have your fund allocated for the wealth creation. So actually, you need to allocate 20 percentage of your income first towards your investments, and then with the rest is where you are going to see your essentials and your daily requirements, your safety requirements, and all that. So once you jot down all these things, you will have a clarity on where the money has to go. So the money will work for you when you have the goal attached to that money. When you are having a clarity on where actually the spending is going. So you will not have this tension at the end of the month. Where did all my salary goes? Because you know where have you allocated each and every pie of your salary. So this is how the wealth gets built in your family and everything is taken care. So this is what I told you, how to build your family budget, list your incomes, track your expenses for a month, and then categorize it into various buckets, the essentials, the investments, the requirements, your emergency fund, your what to say, your security, and then your wealth building. And you have to see that you can automate these savings. And finally, have a review month on month, because why you need a review? The most biggest mistake anybody makes in the family budget is not at all reviewing. Why it is required is each month will you will have a different requirements. So every time you will not have the same kind of emergencies or same kind, or there will be some new needs coming up. There will be some family event that you need to attend this month, but next month you may not have that. So this is how you need to budget yourself so all these things are taken care and you're not taken to surprises when that occurs. So monthly review actually help you to achieve this. And how you automate the saving is by having SIPs and or RDs. RDs are for small, short-term investments, and SIPs are for long-term investments. And these can be automated so that you will achieve the goal at that particular time. So once you build this kind of budget and start reviewing it, you will easily understand every month on month where your money is actually going and how you can achieve your goals. So now when you do this, what happens to your monthly income is you will get a clarity on where each penny of your salary goes. So what will happen is that when you build a clarity, all your confusion gets uh, diminished or it vanishes, I should say. And next is goals are also funded. So you're not always like, how do I fund that requirement in future? How do I fund this? You are slowly building that fund to reach that stage. So goals are funded and you will see that all your stress are dropped, slowly reducing, and then you are building a clarity or you are having a confidence that all your expenses are in place, all you're keeping a thing for all your emergencies. So finally you can see that the wealth becomes deliberate. That is, you can see your wealth growing and you can see that it is growing in the way that you require. This creates a lot of confidence, friends, I tell you. So budgeting helps you to move from confusion to clarity. Clarity gives you that confidence, and confidence gives you that happiness and all. And finally, you are very confident or very happy that all your goals are being taken care, all your expenses have been taken care. And when somebody now asks you where is all your money is going, you have an answer to it instead of just shrugging your shoulders or having a doubt to tell, confirm, like you have spent for this requirement. So this is where the budgeting helps us in building our wealth. So what I'll tell is if you feel that you require help in building your family budget, you can call me or you can book a clarity call with me. The link for the call will be given in the description. So I can help you move from confusion to clarity in with regards to your finances and also help you review all you're where are you currently and help build that gap and create a clarity for you. So instead of blindly traveling, we can have a family roadmap which is going to help you reach your goals in the specified time. You will have that financial confidence and you'll able to protect your family's future. So if you feel you require all these, go ahead right now. Click on the link given in the description to book a clarity call with me, and I assure you that regarding your finances, you will have a roadmap built based on your requirements. It will be customized as per your requirement. Actually, my financial needs and your financial needs will not be the same. So this is where this clarity comes with the help of a person who can see something wider than what you see. So all through this video, if you felt that any one of your friends will be of great help seeing this video, it will be of very helpful to him. Kindly share this link or share this video with those friends who will be benefited with this knowledge. So, friends, I suggest you to build clarity with regards to your finances, which helps you build confidence. So, subscribe to my channel if you need such information regarding your finances. Thank you.